Hello everyone, we will now be doing a hands-on demonstration showing our viewers how one can self-test their paperware and plasticware products that they will be using on Pesach to see if they contain starch, which possibly could be chametz, possibly could be a biblical prohibition for one to consume even unintentionally, and therefore created the necessity of there being a rabbinical supervision, a kosher supervision, a hashgacha on these products, and thus you find in many stores selling paperware and plasticware with a hashgacha mu'ushar lePesach, kosher for Pesach, to verify that it does not contain starch or a problematic starch. Well, the good news is you really can do this yourself. You don't have to search for the kosher for Pesach ones. If you already bought stuff or you don't live in a vicinity that sells this kosher for Pesach, you can really just test it yourself to see does your product have starch, and if it does, then don't use it. You know that you will not be using. While if it does not, then go ahead, you just did your own hashgacha, as that is exactly what the kashrus agencies do. They test it. This testing was received from Rav Landau, one of the major kashrus organizations in the world, based in Bnei Brak. Rav Eli Landau, the brother of the chief rabbi, he's the one that advised and demonstrated himself this method of being used. So we will now demonstrate. So what you will need for this is, obviously you need the products you'll be testing, whatever they may be, whether paper towels, paper rolls, tissues, napkins, whatever you're going to be testing, go ahead and take that out. You will also need iodine, okay, an iodine solution. This right here is about 5% iodine, the rest is water. Iodine can be found in certain medicinal creams such as Paladin, a very popular cream ointment that's used for scrapes and burns, so that contains iodine. But anywhere you can get iodine, you mix it with some water, make yourself a solution. We will now be turning it to our lab table where you can see what we will be doing. So let's open that up. We will take a swab with a Q-tip of some iodine. There we go. We see our iodine right there. And we will now test a tissue. And let's see what happens to this tissue. Nothing has happened. It just got wet. Meaning there is no proof of any starch in this tissue. This tissue is kosher for Pesach. This brand may be used. Now let's see what will happen to our paper towel. These are paper towels, very useful. Many people use them to dry things, especially, you just cleaned your counter, you want a kosher for Pesach, you dry it using paper towels. Well, let's make sure that our paper towel doesn't have starch in it, because then you would be placing chametz on your counter that you're about to kosher. Now, what will happen is as follows. If this contains starch, which is very common, then this will begin turning blue. That is the chemical reaction that starch has to iodine. So take a close look. Let's see what color this paper towel will start turning. Oh, wow. Immediate. Look at that. This is a very starchy paper towel. Look at all those blue dots we got. So this brand, Sano, we know this is not eligible for use for Pesach. We still don't know the source of the starch. It could be chametz, it could be kitnius, but we can't take a chance, so therefore we will not be using it. As you see, we got a very clear blue over here, so this is out. We can't be using this. We'll be testing a few more things as well. This is a piece of paper, simply a piece of printing paper. Okay, let's see what happens. I made a circle. Oh, wow, look at that. What a starchy piece of paper. Yeah, paper has starch. Printing paper contains starch, and so on and so forth. Test your napkins. Test anything that may come into contact with food, and that's how you can do the hashgacha yourself, and you can verify whether it can be used for Pesach. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope this has been a helpful demonstration.